Here's a riddle you can answer in the comments. What freezes after it heats up? In Ephesians chapter 3, Paul actually reveals the answer to the oldest, most profound riddle of all time. But he begins first by saying, as a prisoner of Christ, because I think he recognizes that he's not ultimately a prisoner of Rome or of Nero or of Caesar, that God is ultimately the one in control, which means for us today that your pain has purpose. But he says he's also in prison for the sake of you Gentiles. He's in prison because of his association with the outsiders. And the mystery that he reveals here is that in Christ, the outsiders are now insiders, that the two have become one, that in Christ, in the church, we get to make the grace of an invisible God visible by how we love one another. And then Paul goes on to say that he's the least of everybody. He recognizes that the less entitled to grace we feel, the better place we're in to receive it. And he says we can approach God now with confidence, with full access to Dad, and that our weakness and God's power are a perfect pairing, and that regardless of who you are, where you're at, you matter. Your life has purpose, and we get to join God in the work of bringing hope and healing to a hurting world.